Okay. The main goal of today is to kind of get some things for Halloween. The apartment that me and Megan moved to is more likely to get trick-or-treaters than our last apartment. I think Megan already went on the Nextdoor app and like signed our house up for trick-or-treaters. I think that's like what you do now. We have no candy, no decorations, and I'm just feeling like because we live in a little bit more of like a house, it feels like we should kind of decorate. Like we live in a neighborhood, so there are like a lot of like houses. Because it's not the suburbs, no one really decorates for Halloween. Whereas I feel like where I grew up, like you can't really get away with like not decorating for Halloween. Here you can, because it's just kind of like, well, if you know 5 people on your street aren't doing it, then like I don't have to do it. Whereas if you're in the suburbs, I think like if every house is decorated, then you feel the pressure to. That's like the main reason I miss the suburbs. If we're gonna have trick-or-treaters, we might as well like decorate as soon as possible. Today's like... Oh, someone just liked me on Hinge. Okay, well, he's probably ugly. It's already like halfway through October. It's definitely too hot to be wearing a sweater. It did get kind of cold in LA and now it's hot again. So I don't really know why I'm wearing this. I think I'm just like really kind of manifesting. So if you see me like rip this off and like drive around in my bra today, then like that's because I made a poor decision with my outfit. First, we're gonna go to Joann's to get my yarn, and then we're gonna go to Target and see what they have to offer in the Halloween department. Embroiders at Knitting Club. Olive green, pink, white. I think I'm gonna FaceTime her too. Hey, I'm at Joann's. This is like kind of sparkly.
Actually, that might be good because it has like sparkles in it. Remember how it has like the jewels in it? Yeah, perfect.
Okay, fun. Just those 3? Okay, I'll get them for you.
Thank you so much.
Of course. I'll see you later. I think she's like embroidering like a bikini top or something for a costume. I ordered my yarn on like the mobile pickup, so I guess I'll just pick it up at the front.
Here's your receipt.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Enjoy the rest of the day.
You too. I think this is the right color. Now I'm getting nervous that I didn't get the right color. Tip is to always bring your project with you when you go buy new yarn, just to make sure you're buying the right color, because there have been too many times that I purchased the wrong color. So hopefully this is right and I don't have to come back off to Target. My favorite pack of candy is like an all chocolate one. I know I should get some like fruity stuff too. I like this. Twix is actually my favorite candy bar. What's good about being adult is that you can finally pick what kind of candy you want instead of like trick-or-treating and like getting shitty stuff and having to trade. Pumpkin spats. That's new. It used to just be pumpkins. Oh yes. All of the good stuff is taken, so clearly I'm a little bit late to the game. Honestly, like all I really wanted was like the spider web stuff that we could just like put kind of like in our front yard and like maybe put some kind of something on the door, but there's like nothing good left. I might have to give Jeff Bezos my money, unfortunately. Hey.
You think I had it in myself to go with great? You're fucking out of
No, I know. I'm in Target.
And I'm not.
Do you see there's no decorations behind me? I was trying to decorate our house and there's like nothing left. But I just got a bunch of candy, but it's like I don't even have a thing to put the candy in. Like there's not even
You
like
don't
a...
have like a cauldron at all?
No, so I'm gonna probably have to order one. I don't see...
Damn!
I know, and I'm vlogging and it's really kind of ruining my vlog.
No, you need that to complete the vlog. No, go to, not Marshall.
Home Goods.
No.
Michael's.
Michael's.
I guess I could, but I don't really wanna... Oh, it's further away though. Okay, maybe. What are you doing?
I'm working. Alright, well, I love you. Good luck.
Okay, round 2. This Target is much smaller, so I don't think that they're gonna really have anything. But there's a Michael's next door, so I'm gonna look here and then I'm gonna look at Michael's. Okay, there's like nothing here. We're going to Michael's. Walked out immediately. Everything is ugly. I am so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. First of all, in both Targets, nothing. In Michael's, there's some stuff, everything's ugly, and I'm really not asking for much. Like, the main priority is to find a cauldron to put the candy in. That can't be that hard. I mean, I guess this is a lesson for next year. Buy your stuff in September, I guess. That's really a bust. I think I need to go get me some food because I haven't eaten all day, and I think that that's contributing to my anger issues. This is so annoying. I'm just trying to make the children happy at the end of the day. Whatever. Let's see if this is expired. I have a free coupon at Mendocino Farms, so I think I'm gonna go get a salad. And then I'm probably gonna go home and get on Amazon because I'm just like so angry. Every time. Mendocino doesn't have that many locations. I think they have some in Texas and California, but it's kind of just like an elevated Panera Bread. That's how I would explain it. Their salads are a little bit more involved. Their sandwiches are a little bit more gourmet. And the price reflects it. So they used to always give you a tortilla with your salad, and now you have to ask. I forgot to ask. I also sometimes feel annoying asking. They used to always give you a tortilla, which was so nice because then you could just do like a little mini wrap. Now they hate us. I got Megan one too. She is still at work, and I'm starving, so I'm really not waiting for her. If I was in Chattanooga, I wouldn't mind driving to a few different Targets, different Michael's, or, you know, even like a Halloween store. But here, it's so annoying to have to go to different locations just because driving in LA is hard. So now I'm definitely just gonna order decorations on Amazon because the thought of having to drive to like another store later today or tomorrow just is just can't do it. You know when you eat too fast and like it's not really like the roof of your mouth, it's like the top part of like the start of your throat starts to kind of hurt because you're just like getting after it. That just happened to me, so I should probably slow down. This is a very rare sight of me wearing something crocheted. This is knit, this is crochet. Look at this needlepoint pillow. We already know that I'm kind of like a grandma when it comes to my taste. Knitted things, granny cottagecore vibes. So like, of course I like needlepoint. It's really tiny. I wish it was like a big pillow, but that explains why it was like decently priced for needlepoint. So I already have this for Christmas. Why can't I find something like this for Halloween? Like this is cute. I'll keep this for years. And then I got this tablecloth. I think it's so fun and colorful, and I'll keep this for years too. At least I have some Christmas stuff.
Fuck. Down, yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why I'm down, yeah. No friends of mine around, yeah. Now I'm thinking might have caught the June blues. Yeah, I wanna drown myself inside the juice. Yeah.
Halloween has always been like an interesting holiday for me. I feel like growing up as a kid, I really liked it. What's not to love about like trick-or-treating as a kid? Then I went away to boarding school my sophomore year, and my boarding school didn't allow us to trick-or-treat in the neighborhood. So like suddenly all at once, I just never trick-or-treated ever again. I didn't even feel like I had a warning. Oh, you're not allowed to be a kid ever again. College, Halloween used to actually like bring me a lot of anxiety. I feel like once you get to college, Halloween's all about like partying and drinking, and not only is there pressure to like, you know, go out and do stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love going out and doing stuff. It is always hard when people like expect you to. Well, I guess I have to have fun. That's the only choice. Like I'm only allowed to have fun. That's kind of a hard thing. And then also I feel like Halloween's hard when you get older because there's like a lot of pressure to have more than one costume. Like I don't know when that came to be, but I think it just like happens when you get to college and there's like multiple days where you have parties and people just don't really want to wear the same thing. So that's stressful. And then on top of that, you have all of this pressure to like look hot. Most young girls struggle with their body image at some point. All at once when I got to college freshman year, I was like, okay, I have all this pressure to have fun. I have all of this pressure to like find the best costumes, and I have to find like 3 of them. I also have to look really hot. That sucks. And so what I did freshman year of college is I just kind of decided to pick costumes just to cover up my body pretty much. Freshman year I was Boo from Monsters Inc. so I could just like wear like a big pink t-shirt. That is literally why I chose the costume. Yeah, I think that's a cute costume, but like when you're choosing that costume because you just like don't want anyone to look at you pretty much, that's like not the best reason to pick a costume. But I remember I was like Kip from Napoleon Dynamite, so I could wear like a big gray polo like as a dress, again to like cover up my body. I was Blue's Clues and I like painted dark spots like on a light blue t-shirt that I wore as a dress. I was a deviled egg one year, a white t-shirt, a yellow yoke on it with like devil horns, wore that as a dress. Oh, I was a fisherman one year, which is just like that just makes no sense, and I wore like a PFG fisherman shirt basically as a dress. I wore shorts under it. I actually wore this exact pair of shorts under it. Oh, and then I was a Teletubby, a big red shirt that I wore as a dress. Yeah, pretty much every costume I wore in college was just me wearing a big shirt as a dress. There was just like so much pressure to like look good. So I just ran the opposite direction. So yeah, I feel like Halloween's hard, but no one ever talks about it because everybody's like, I love Halloween, I love dressing up, like it's so much fun. But like underneath it all, I do think that a lot of people have a hard time with it, especially young girls. It's like your whole life you're just taught to like pick a costume you like that's from like a movie that you liked that year, like one of your favorite characters on TV, and then there's like this weird shift that happens when you get to college, and like now it actually might be happening in high school. I felt this like weird shift in college. When did everyone decide that like we were gonna start dressing sexy? Like I just like didn't get the memo, and so it was like a big shock to me freshman year when just like all of these girls were just like dressing sexy, which is fine if that's what you want to do, but I just felt like I like missed a chapter. Now how I feel is there's still pressure to have fun, there's still pressure to have multiple costumes, and there's still pressure to like look hot. All of those pressures still exist even out of college, but I feel like I have a little bit more control over it. I know I can say no to a party and I won't feel like I'm missing anything. I only have one costume this year and I'm just gonna rewear it. It's much better to have one costume that you really love as opposed to like 3 costumes and like the stress of which one do you wear on which day for which party, like which is the best costume, like which day is gonna have the best event. Like the way to avoid that is just to have one costume that you wear to everything. As far as looking hot goes, I am actually very proud to say that my costume is not me covering up my body. I think that shows a lot of growth. Like I'm still not like wearing lingerie, which again, it's fine if that's what you want to do. I am not, and probably will never be, in the position to feel comfortable doing that, which is also fine. I don't feel like I hide myself as much like in my day-to-day life as I did at college. I feel like the proof is with my Halloween costume this year. It's not a big t-shirt. It's concrete proof. Good for you, Sally Darr. If Halloween is like hard for you because of some of the reasons that I spoke about, just know that like you're not the only one, and honestly a lot of your friends are probably thinking the same thing. I just don't think that people talk about it that much because I don't think anyone wants to admit. I don't think anybody wants to come off as lame. If you like Halloween, that's great. If you don't like Halloween, do not feel bad about it. I have the utmost hope that you will like it again one day. Getting older, it complicates Halloween.
Talk all you want to. She
people are saying that YouTube is back.
Really?